So today I'm here working on the F100 aka F250 build, putting the Crown Vic chassis underneath it. So since this bed's a long bed and the frame is now stretched to fit the long bed, I need to now cut a hole in the center of the bed to allow for the the curve in the suspension. So this is messing it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I finally got my plasma cutter back from warranty, so we're gonna go ahead and test that out by cutting this hole. So hopefully it goes well. And then once this hole's cut, then I can kind of put the bed up on the lift right here, and then lower it down onto the chassis and see, what I gotta cut and what mounts I have to make in order to get it to stay attached to the frame. So sit back and watch me cut this up. Shoot, now that's what you call a hole. Man, took a little bit of work to get it out, but in the end, she's out. Boy, talk about some weight reduction right there. That little piece right there in the center. It's got some weight to it. I'd say at least the weight is probably about 50, 60 pounds. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, and I guess the plasma cutter is working now. It's back from warranty. But we'll see. The problem I was having when it was hooked up to the CNC machine, that's when I was having the problem. So when I go to do a part here soon, I don't know, today or tomorrow, we'll really find out if it's fixed or not. Alright, cleaned up a little bit, got everything organized, got the bed up there on the lift, got the truck rolled underneath. So right now I'm going to try to center the truck with the bed and get it lowered down and see what it looks like and see what we got to do to get it to fit. Alright, well, as you can see, it does not fit just quite yet. Looks like the original frame is a little too long for the bed. So I'm going to lop those bad boys off and I'll be right back. Alright, so a little update. Just seen me sitting there staring at that for a little bit. So the problem with this is that the frame on the Crown Vic chassis, the rear swoops up. And so basically it's swooping up into the bottom of the bed. So I need to get the frame rail on the same, I need to get it on an even plane. So I think what I'm going to do, since the customer that wants this truck wants a tow hitch, I think it's just best if I just lop it after the C and just start fresh from there and just build my own, just like I did with the center section. So I mean, the steel's not too terribly expensive, and I think in the end, you know, it'll be a better result, just because, you know, this chassis is, you know, it goes like this, you know, it's not really straight like a truck frame. So we're going to do that, and plus I have some leftover steel from when I did the center section. I got two 20-foot sticks, so two 20-foot sticks of quarter wall 2x4 rectangle steel. You know, it was only like 135 bucks. It's pretty cheap actually for 40 feet of it. So Alright, well, I'm going to lop the back of this off and keep going. That's like the thickest part of the frame. I don't know. Man, it had me cut like three different separate plates of 1/8 inch. So, and that part of the frame is really, really stout. See how it fits in there. See how the frame rail, see how it was sloped up. That's where it's at now. But then again, the back is also sitting lower than the front, so I'll have to see what I'm going to do about that. Anyways, let's get a further away shot of it. Goes right here. Oh, that long bed though. Obviously I still need to fix the gap right there, but for quick reference, whew, looking like a snack. Looking a little bit better. I still need to move, still need to get the cab further forward, and the back of the bed needs to come up still. Other than that, I mean, for a first mock-up, it's looking pretty good. The bed floor is going to be a little bit higher than I personally wanted. I was hoping to get the bed floor at like the middle of the factory tubs, but looks like it's going to be about almost the same height as the tubs that are in there, or maybe like 2 inches lower than the tub height, top of the tub. That should, at least once the bed floor or the new bed floor is put on top, that should, you know, be about what, maybe like 8 inches. Yeah, probably about 8 inches of bed floor depth. Anyways, I'm gonna mess with it. I think I'm done messing with it for today. So we're gonna call it a wrap on this. Next episode on this will probably be, well, will definitely be, you know, figuring out the rear half of the frame and then getting the bed mounts made. Oh yeah, and an update on the last video where I made that bed cross member to hold the back of the cab. You know, I didn't realize how much clearance there was between the drive shaft and that cross member. So at regular Crown Vic stock height, the cross member between the drive shaft and the bottom of that cross member is like maybe an inch. Yeah, probably about an inch of clearance. So obviously when this thing gets bagged and it goes to sit on the ground, that's, you know, drive shaft's not going to be able to, you know, that's what's going to stop the truck from going down. So what I didn't want to do was cut into the bed, I mean not the bed, cut into the cab, but looks like I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to clearance the bed floor to accept a tunnel for the drive shaft, so that way the truck can sit on the ground or close to being on the ground. So anyways, that's the bummer of that. So that cross member I made in the last episode, or whatever episode it was, I'm going to have to, good thing it's only tack welded in, I'm going to have to chop that out, and then I'm going to make something different for that. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.